First things first. I have all the parts to build another one of these. And the argon, apparently. I think I have to buy another blueprint. I've got all the Ureli parts, but I don't have the blueprint itself because I have to do that A-drive quest. Guess we'll just throw Oberon to helmet for now. I feel like I already did, but I mustn't have. Not sure which ability goes in there. I think we're about halfway done with the frames we have to feed this guy. A lot of the ones remaining I have to go and farm again. Get Samaris out of the way. I think I have to do anything else here. Not really sure what else I'll be doing today. I want to mess around with the Necramech a bit.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canons of war.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Go through here. No, that was there. What's up, Odin? 2.5 years? Jesus. Out of that, I've streamed for like 2 months, maybe. I can go down through here. There we go. Annoying trying to get this started until the first guy starts running, but here we are. No worries. What's up, Tiger? Mars farm as usual, yeah. So much that I need from him, it's ridiculous. I want to go level my Necramech afterwards, I think. There's one node left on Railjack that I want to get done, and I need a solid Necramech to do it. I'll mess with him for a while. Not ideal. Ah, we're inside too. Damn it. Not as good for the rep farm. Did you get people like freezing in all the other tiles? Ran into it yesterday. kind of at the point where I'm not super confident about what things I should be doing. Like I've done a lot of the major stuff. So we've got the K-Drive quest to do. There's obviously heaps of new stuff to get. A couple of kit guns I gotta make. Do the Necramech. I guess this just doesn't work inside. I kinda thought it worked yesterday. So I'll probably look at the two new kit guns, build a primary and a secondary. I've been meaning to for a while. Don't give up. I don't think you'll ever really do the Wave Rider quest, like the K-Drive. No, I just need it to get Ureli, right? I don't particularly want to do it myself either. I don't mind the K-Drives, but I'm not interested in tricking on them. If I ever used them, it would be purely for practical reasons. Sure why half of these guys are awake. Couple more I should have gotten before I did that. I'm gonna have to do this for probably another week or two before I've finally got everything. I think the relief will be palpable when it's finally done. There we go. I'm certainly sick of scanning shit. Acolyte. I noticed I have to kill the Prophet Taker for Nightwave. Maybe I'll have another look at him. Basically a freebie. I'm still only halfway through Steel Path. New nodes I really want to unlock. It's kind of priority when I first came back, and then it's found itself on the back burner for some reason. Oh, head glitch. I get 500 more per day now that I did the mastery rank test. Yeah. First thing I did when I came back was to finish them. Yeah, it annoys me not having them finished. There were so many things to do. I've been kind of enjoying this weapon, not so much this pistol. This is pretty solid. Reformer in there. I'm trying to make her feel a bit more tanky. Haven't really been that successful. I don't really have a go-to frame for clearing. Trying out Brief Respite. Super impressed, I don't think. So that's my default build, I guess. Next. So I know you can level your Necramech with Octavia, just throwing out a mallet. I don't want. Well, someone told me I could, and I wanted to try that. I guess you don't want to be in Steel Path. Hang on. If you're in Steel Path for this, then the spawns in the Thermia Fractures will be level 100, right? I don't really trust my my Necro. Could kill them. People AFK Profit Taker? So if you go to the Profit Taker area and then just return without killing him, does that count as a mission failed? Yeah, I see the reason. How did the frame get in here? You sure? I don't really want to kill it right now. That's alright. Like dust around me? Black particles, maybe? Purchase for anomaly shards. Yeah. Never mind. Thought I wanted 8 and I had 15.
Oi, see anything you fancy?
Hildren comes from here. I knew Baruch did. Find my list. Hildren. Unless does already have everything to build Hildren. I don't think I had a blueprint. I got no rep.
Easy come, easy go. Authentically handcrafted by colourful locals.
Might as well buy these while we're here.
You've got a deal. Anything else? Works for me. All yours. Anything else? You've got a deal. See you on the rails.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
I don't remember much about any of this.
Final phase.
So
Just noticed as well that I have a cane key equipped, which I probably don't want. Again, testing out brief respite. What's up, Deli? I think even if you fail a mission, you keep affinity, right? A bruise. Just trying to level my Necramech a little bit. Testing out the Profit Taker.
Like it. Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
I don't know if the Profit Taker himself will just wipe me.
there she is.
I don't remember how to use Octavia. Let me see top right. I just got fucked. This Malin hide somewhere near the Necramech. Need to be in it, yeah. It's kind of weird. I don't like toggling between warframe and Necramech. It feels very uncomfortable. Is it E4 that makes your mallet range bigger? I guess it is. I feel like it's going to be much more natural just to go somewhere and level it. And actually use it. Maybe it's better in a group. So it is going up, but it's not particularly good. I'm interested to try and kill this thing. Probably today, but not right now. Change my hotkeys, I can never find my upgrade. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Feels slow and stupid. Thermia or base capturing would be faster, yeah. Put that back on. What about doing Thermia in a group? Just pubbing it out. Do I just go out there as... Do I have to actually select it from the orbiter? I don't remember. Deploy in Railjack defense? Guess you'll get high level mobs there. And the downside is that you then have to do the rest of the mission, right? I don't remember if Thermia are just always active or not. Clearly the wrong direction. Also, it's too big for them to give you XP fast enough. It is the slowest defense tile in the world for sure. There's a fracture here.
They meet the thermal regulation when harvesting thermite. We can use that coolant to dilute the thermia and seal these fractures. We'll crack open a coolant rachnoid and use its canister on this fracture.
Used to have like 3 set spawn points, but I don't remember what any of those are. Necramech leveling gives me the flashbacks to running the highest level Arcling mobile defense. But you can't take Necros there, right? Salacia back in the day we used to grind. The hell is this? Wait for the XP weekend? Looking for this thing is certainly annoying. And the fractures are here.
Find coolant to close the fracture.
Just don't know where the exploiter is. Did you get the infested K-drive board from Deimos? I don't think so. Fuck this place. I really don't like being aimless in the open worlds. I guess I could be doing Deimos missions, Deimos bounties, because I'll need rep there anyway. Temple of Prophet? I already went there and she wasn't there. Pretty sure. There's a reward for a specific race, then I definitely haven't, because I haven't been on the K-Drive at all. Should probably set it up so you can see my notepad. Smash rep, Nightwave, Necramech, Deimos rep. Weapons from Deimos, Steel Path, Tenet and Kuva weapons. I don't need Railjack avionics anymore. Or here. Oh, I have a lot of Hildren parts. I think this needs some stuff I don't have. No, I've got all the Taurids. Get that building in the background. So I don't think the Necramech would be able to kill Steel Path guys here, right? I don't think he would have a shot at doing that. Not sure what the next tier down is of the bounty though. I haven't been doing Deimos rep for the last few days for sure.
To be done here on Deimos.
40 to 60? 4 should?
Report back with your results.
I trust it. I haven't been impressed by the 4 yet.
I'm sure you've apprehended by now that Deimos is...
Let's try this one tier down. See how the Necro performs.
Anomalous objects worthy of study have come up in recent scans. Lloyd can take you through the retrieval process.
Aggressive in heat or gas wood? I haven't used gas since coming back either. Would have been destroyed. Only one way to find out. can't kill Steel Path with Octavia either. Fuck off. Here for 2 seconds. I'm having a good open world experience today.
An excavator has completed its digging cycle. A full cycle has been
That was free, I'll take it.
excavators. Outstanding.
Well, okay then, Mr. Smarty Pants. All of the excavators made it through their cycles. You rock at this. Pun fully intended. Hey, there's a corpus researcher close by. Let's talk soon. I bet he'll help us if we help him.
Might be doing the same thing. See, the spawn rate out here is not very good. I forgot about that. Just noticed that you can see all the way through his back. See if we can kill this thing with his 4 or not. Yep. Alright. That one was pretty impressive. I guess you want to use it more than the gun, actually. Because all the affinity goes to the frame. Why is tier 5 bounty so dumb? Good question. I don't know if these things have an arc or not. Not really showing a projectile. Very funny goal. Every weapons built for damage barely did anything. I basically got carried through with the glaive. It's the only thing I found that could kill anything. There's obviously travel time on this, but I don't know what the arc is like. Zero fall off can deal up to 1,000,000 in damage. How do I get out of this thing? Yeah, I really don't like trying to synergize with the frame though. This feels very awkward. What's up, Raccoon? Trying to work out this mech.
I am detecting Grenier transmissions in the area. Somewhat panicked.
What the fuck is my frame?
Please investigate and render assistance. We are mutual enemies of the infestation.
It's decent for the Orphix because you can't be in the frame, but anyway you can use both. Feels very clunky. Cat just hanging off my arm. Doesn't really have a place in the game. One is bad. Mech canisters work great in a large group. This is 3, is it? Or is 1? Oh shit. I don't think I've seen that ability before. Yeah. Sure what it does. I feel like this guy is like also extremely loud relative to everything else. So I'm like drowning myself out whenever I'm moving or shooting. Then you get out and the sound goes back to normal. The sound of me shooting is almost painful. And then everything's quiet again. Missed. I don't know if I'm really going to sit out here and grind my levels up. It was very unnatural. I might just go and struggle with the Railjack Orphix and see if I can actually get through it or not. You get to use your gun to alt fire after 5 kills. So I've got like 90k, 80k. I think the main problem I have at like level 60 is just surviving, because your 2 just gets deleted in those missions.
In lethality, I'm sure they won't forget.
I don't really understand why sometimes it puts me in my frame and other times it doesn't. I wasn't looking at Protea just then.
That may be the source of an anomaly. Finally located. Interesting. There is this broad barrier protecting the infestation. Get inside before attack.
Yeah.
Look for pulsating trails connecting to other nearby tumors.
But it was on road to actually kill stuff.
These tumors are maintaining a grip. You'll need to burst them.
Get off. I think those are probably the most annoying enemies in the game. Things that just latch onto you.
Unpleasant.
I remember where my damn mech is.
According to the scan data,
So you don't have an aura, making a full build is a pain.
whatever is
I
buried
don't.
here represents the most unique anomaly detected. Please proceed with it.
Stormer is a long way, they really made us work for that MR.
A purifier.
Stormer?
Once powered up, it
A
establishes
5 former.
harmonic with local fauna. In order to construct
This is not one about killing. Nice if you could spawn them in and just let them roam. I also don't know why I can't re-summon him.
Purifier operation. Prevent any infested from interfering with it.
Color a bright pink. Maybe I will. I was doing that with the Railjack crew for a while, so I could just identify them a bit easier. Curious if I could hurt myself or not. Pretty good at clearing when things actually spawn. Very confident about my energy though. Zaku chassis? I think that's the easy part. Do need another Zaku.
I suppose you should have a reward for your efforts.
People really play lower tier bounty for speedy standing. No. This gets me 120 tokens for 5 waves, which isn't much slower than doing the Steel Path one. Like 150 for 5. It cuts the levels in half. Where's the... I guess that's his built-in 4 weapon? Vehicles, right. One with that. So it's decent crit. Definitely want crit on there. That. Are you saying that there is no aura? Didn't even notice that. Got vitality and armor. Shield. Feeling a little lost with all that, I'll be honest. Highest is always Steel Path. There's only one bounty that's Steel Path, and that's definitely the highest one. So I was just doing this, 119, levels 40 to 60. And Steel Path, 150 tokens for level 100. Need enemy sense, just to see them on the map, yeah. I usually run enemy radar on the frame. I don't know if that carries across or not. think someone told me you could level pretty well in the ISO vaults too. It doesn't. Scroll down my list. Just cleared it. Or I never wrote it. It doesn't, which is dumb. That is dumb. I guess it doesn't work on the operator, does it?
On Deimos, be aware
It's not super surprising. I really want to go out there again, but
there is so much to be done here on Deimos. Excellent. Report back with your results.
let's just see what happens. Go to the steel path.
Station is a marvel in its own way, an endless fountain of ever-changing flesh, bone, and gristle. A particularly murderous specimen has been reported assaulting other teams. Would you be so kind as to find it and put an end to it?
What the?
I can't wait to meet our new Mr. Mighty Scratchikins!
You will need to create a killing.
Go to XP farm is Spaceport
Activate local
or
explosives
Ballas.
to clear yourself.
I think I did one run there the other day. I was just hoping to do this to kill two birds with one stone.
I have
I don't know how excavator's gonna work though.
resources in this area. Dispatching excavating
I'm seeing enemies on the map. Maybe because of my pet, Animal Instinct. Okay, well the DPS is crazy.
An excavator has lost power. Reinitiated with a locally procured power source. Excavator back online. Continue protection and monitoring.
There's a gun perform. Not great against armor. Expecting to be back in here, but I'm not. I wish I had a different hotkey to get into the Void Ring versus back into your frame. Not amazing on the big guys, but it's the job done.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
Many people didn't leech so hard in open worlds. Really want to pub bounties because of that. I haven't really had a problem with that since coming back. Granted, I have nobody in my group at the moment, but a few times I have, they were doing their part. I think people get frustrated and leave Steel Path pretty frequently though, just because they can't do anything. I wouldn't really blame them. Unless you've built for it specifically, it's pretty awful. I haven't tried Steel Path on any of the other open worlds, now that I think about it. This definitely makes it a bit easier. Is this regen energy or something? Or is it just from drops? So I brought Protea for energy, I don't know if that's necessary. I'm gonna try my 3 on this guy. Not great.
With the ground well prepared, we can
And the affinity gain is annoyingly slow.
necessary to clear nearby infestations in order to achieve optimal hunting conditions. Please proceed when ready. Hive located. Destroy it. Infested active. They will be upon you soon.
This is the one where I just kill stuff. I swear they just said my Aquavex was 28. No energy regen.
They're all tuckered out. Let's go find some more primates, yeah?
Just going back out the way I came.
I have detected a hive nearby. Shoot to destroy it.
Yeah.
Now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready. They're all tuckered out. Let's go find some more primates, yeah?
I wonder if Energize can proc while I'm in this. Seeing it. Too bad. Dispensary is godly, yeah, that's what I'm running. I saw someone was using dispensary subsumed on Nova as their Railjack frame, and that seems like a great idea.
Found Mr. Scratch.
Never even considered it, so I need another Protea.
Okay, Chip.
I like that you can start firing the 4 before your animation's even complete. You would do that. I'm losing most of my energy by casting it, not channeling it. Toggling in and out, pretty expensive. Technically there is a rage mod that gives you energy on damage. Have it. Yeah, I would like that. I feel like I do take heaps of damage on this thing. I don't know where it comes from. It's not the like secret air in the vaults, is it? Throw things down a pit. Jugulus Rex. That may be the guy I'm thinking of. Energy sustained is definitely not as good as with Protea herself. Like I'm shit out of luck when that actually hits 0. Orb's only giving me 25, it's not that great. I also need whatever that mod is that heals you. Repair, I think. As well, the damage is good on this thing. I do always feel very vulnerable.
Comprehensively complete. Additional incentives/rewards have been authorized. Well done, Theo. A crushing and
Transmuting, that's how I got mine.
the infested have
Rage, I'm pretty sure you can't transmute. Repair. Need repair, yeah, I know.
If you check in with the Grenier survivors, they can point you to Mr.
15% damage on health converted to energy. Pretty weak, but works okay. I think that'll be fine with our 3,000 health. Yeah. I don't have the energy to make use of this guy anymore. It'll be way faster to just do it with the frame now. That's saying something because it's not very fast on the frame. I usually do double damage because I have Nova, but I don't even have that now. Seems like Rage and Repair would make it feel completely different, right? If you have health regen, and you have energy on health damage. Seems OP. Travel time on this thing must suck. What the hell? Can't really use the gun at this level. Jugulus Rex, only 4% drop rate. Isn't that also very hard to farm? Yeah, I looked into that last week. Can you use pads on the mech, I wonder?
I suggest eliminating infected secure construction.
Let's find out. Yeah, 3 doesn't seem to be anywhere near enough to sustain the mech. No energize. No equilibrium. Very rough grind. Yeah. Those two mods seem to be like the crux though. I can't see how I would manage to complete the highest level Orphics without those. Imagine if we got some infested spawns right now. Got 3 guys hiding out up here so the spawn rate dies.
We are now ready to begin the bait infusion. Move to the vessels to proceed. This manure infests the area. Kill them near the vessel to finish concocting the bait.
Ow. I don't know where I got full energy from. Maybe the energize proc works if I get it near. So as Protea, but near the Necramech. Because it has an AoE, right? This is a stationary guy. Got 218. That was an energized proc and I didn't get any more here, so I don't know. Oh, maybe because I leveled up. That's probably what happened. This guy's stuck behind a root.
Has arrived. Here's your chance. Kill the
Shit.
tar.
I'll die. No. I don't really think this through. Apart from the mech, I don't have a way to kill this thing. Certainly a problem. I think I could respawn it in like a minute. Letting me detonate my glaive. There we go. Thought there was a minute cooldown on it. I may be wrong. I don't have the weaponry for this. Oh no. Doing alright. That's just the shoulder though? Yeah. definitely don't have the weaponry. Cranked up, full energy, yeah. My weapons, apart from the glaive, do nothing to any of these guys. Huh. If you hit his weak spot with the glaive, you can get a slash proc on there. I didn't think that would work.
The Cephalons tell me the infested specimen is located and slain. A small victory, but victory nonetheless.
So I thought I could spawn this guy again, but I guess not. Ah, time is just longer than I thought. 3 minutes maybe. Well, we're done with that bounty shenanigans for now. Killing the meat hole and dropping down into it, yeah. I've come across it, but I've not killed it. Didn't know how to at the time. Still don't really know how to. Let's turn our rep in though while we're here.
Go on, dear. Oh, magnificent.
I don't know if I need more grandma tokens. Grandmother? I think I probably need to get one more of those shards.
Maybe I'll be right here, gathering dust.
Not sure. Do you have mech streamline? Question. Yep. I don't know where I got it, but we got it. I'll look up those mods real quick. Deimos Jugulus. Seeing that mod on the list actually. Restores health over time once it goes below a certain threshold. Ah, so that doesn't heal you all the time, it's only when you're below 20%. It's less powerful than I thought it was. Chance to drop from Deimos Jugulus Rex that spawns upon completing the pit monster puzzle room in isolation vaults. 4.42%. Was available from father during the discontinued Orphix Venom. Alternatively, it can also be dropped from Operation Orphix Venom missions. Right. I thought it was saying I could farm it in Orphix, but no. I need the event, which isn't around. What's the other one? Rage. Google asking me if I'm a robot. Has a chance to drop from the Deimos Jugulus Rex. So they both come from the same place. Alright, looks like I need to work out how to do that then. Many players don't know Jugulus Rex. Almost looks similar to the other giraffe pack, but the Rex goes underground a lot. Well, I thought he was one of the guys that we were killing just before, right? But when I looked at this, it was saying you can only get it if you do the secret room. Is that another hidden enemy I found in vaults? That's what I thought it was. I'll work out how to farm the damn thing. How to farm Necramech repair in Warzone. Frame. Oh my god, it's gone through the whole thing. I hate when you go to these like gaming articles. They just don't give you the answer, they just go crazy with details. Okay. Tier 1 bounty. Fastest way to farm Necramech repair and hunt the Jugulus Rex, since you can skip the escort mission, apparently. Beat the Orc and Gunk on the stalactite to start. Seemed very helpful. So if we do an ISO vault, I guess the ISO vaults will be a lot easier now because I can actually kill them with the mech itself, right?
Here to assist. I look forward to your return, as do we all.
Let's go into a tier 1 and see if we can find that hole or not.
Much has been hidden from
I only remember seeing it once, so I don't know
ruins beneath the surface.
if it spawns all the time and I was just not paying attention, or
Secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necrolord
probably shouldn't do
will
it in the
guide
group
you.
either, now that I think
See
about
what's
it.
happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Starts regen, cast your 2 and regen a lot of health. I find the 2 ability is pretty shit so far.
That should do nice. Very unpleasant. But undoubtedly what we need. Just a little.
Now we just need a jug to mash everything together in.
Oh, some Juggernaut bounty? Didn't fight the Necramech that run.
Protect the vessel while it is still. The stench is bound to draw investigation.
Guess these guys are easy. I have a Vorban in here. It's not a bad idea being on a crowd control frame. Throw down like Bastilles and then run around as your mech. Take some free tags, why not? I still have to build a bunch of those just for the mastery. Trying to curve my bullets and it's not working.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I've marked on the map.
Someone got it? Why is it not letting me get it? There we go. It's just completely invisible.
Yay! Let's go inside before it starts chewing.
Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible.
Just noticed I have an extra. No, I don't want to accept things from people. Need to work out how to get them. to level this damn thing anyway. 5-hole former. So can I use the Morcelon on the Arcwing? Or is it just bound to Necramechs? Because it uses the same mods, right?
We can now access the solution. The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time.
I don't know why my nose is so damn itchy.
To beat a Necramech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already? Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
Do we use it in meta PT runs now?
Well done.
Right.
Calm down. Keep at it. More of the same.
On Grounder and Arcwing, yeah. What's up, Muggle?
He's down. Never doubted you for a
Hey, Ed.
minute, Chip.
So I don't know where I should be looking for this giant mouth, right? Is it just this area I should be exploring? These guys are doing the optional,
Follow me. I will take you to the safety.
not the one I want. Might have to go and watch an actual video on this to work it out.
I think your family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before you investigated, we just to stay away. Well, most of it.
Enemy fracture's a pretty good way to level Necramechs. I just have trouble getting that whole system started. Need you to get the room. Just going through the wiki again. Doesn't really tell me anything. It's weird not to know where to look for the information. I don't want to actually watch a video on stream though. Take that XP. So I reckon we just spam the vaults and get lucky. Probably faster if I solo it because we don't have to do this optional. Holy shit. I want to jump that high. So we've got a random tile, and then we've got a 4% chance of a drop. Your old video about stealth solo leveling with Avaro. You use text. Where you only did text, you know? Sound effects to explain everything. Just to know where you got the sound effects from, could you point me to it? I don't even remember what the sound effect was. It's just like a thud, right? I think back to where I would have gotten it. I know at the time I was going through a phase of downloading effect videos from YouTube, so you can find compilations of sound effects. So you find a 5-minute video with, 50 different sounds in it. I suspect it was from one of those, but I don't remember which it would have been. It was a long time ago.
I do not know what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly
Oh nice, I needed that for Nightwave.
You are to be congratulated, Tenno. Few can confront the guardians of the isolation gods. A full mastery of the void and
Go back to solo mode and see if we can do this a bit quicker.
full of course, but this must suffice for now.
Why am I stuck? I know which one you're talking about. Description box. I can try, but I don't really remember specifics. Write it down. Have a look. No promises though. I don't really expect to be able to come across it very easily. Maybe the flower beds right and left from the vault door may have some shiny in it once in a while. Hopefully I'm not doing that anymore anyway. I don't really think I need anything from there. Nova. I guess you can't really speedrun these because you have to do the waiting section at the start, right? This farm may be an off-stream thing if I've got a 4% chance after a random tile spawn. Not feeling too good about it.
See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
The isolation vault entrances are dangerous. You will need to enter. If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to open up for us. Think of it like gathering.
That looks yummy for a monster store. Let's find some more. Okay, we better get another one.
Something from the field. Good point. Really? I had to go solo anyway. I had to kick out the squad, but try and do it now.
the vessel while it assists you.
Actually, energizing dash doesn't work on this thing. Of course not. Passive one's doable only once for each tier. Panel ones are repeatable, but mostly are in the same tile set. Wouldn't that be good if we find the right tile set and we can just spam the Arcana one? Is that how we were farming Centillion? Yarrow? There's definitely some drop off on this thing. Yeah, if you read Hidden's message, is that how we were farming Centillion? Like you just repeated until we found the right tile and then we spammed the Arcana Vault? How did I go from mech directly to warframe without going through the operator?
Well done. We can access the infested tunnels now. Head inside.
Huh. Quite like that I can do that. Once you find a spawn Arcana Vault, pick it up, abandon, repeat. So I have to do the thing where I kill the Jugulus Rex, so I need to be looking for that big hole to throw stuff down. It'd be nice if we could lock the tile set to spam that. I think I'll use this melee, apart from the slam. I'm just punching stuff. I don't have a heavy attack. It's kind of like a Sarlacc pit, yeah. I've only ever seen it once and I had no idea what to do with it.
Toxicity levels are dropping now in the infested. We can proceed to the isolation points. The Entranti ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time.
Oh my god. Stuck on everything.
Just need to beat a Necramech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
Defend yourself, General. Well done. One arm
Need the damn thing.
Keep at it. More of the same. I had my concerns, but that was
Certainly a bit easier.
The Guardian is completely disabled.
I'm going to activate one of these Nightwave as well. The squad already did that earlier. There's the optional. So I don't know if it would have been the main room or not. Oh. Seen this before. Visible wall. What do the pillars do? I don't really know. Apparently there's some kind of strat for farming resources with them. Maybe enemies within radius drop X resource. I haven't really utilized it or looked into it. We're good at navigating these tunnels. That leads nowhere. Alright. I'm clearly gonna have to do some more research on this. Resources if you kill the enemies within the radius. I'm with the operator. Didn't know you had to do that. Kill them after they're marked to get resources. Right. I think I'm done with that for now. Need to look into it. The pillars gave materials from Necramech kills too. The guy that I heard talking about it wasn't saying that it was limited to Operator or Necramech. You just had to kill them within radius, so I don't really know. Guess time to do some normal stuff. Nightwave, Railjack. What's the other thing? Steel path. What do I have to do here? Fishing, sabotage, profit taker. I haven't done this in a very long time. Guess you'll just go somewhere low level, go to Earth and do it. I think I'm up to doing a boss in Steel Path as well. I forget who it is. It might be Alad V or the... Might be Alad V. Not sure how to approach that yet.
Poison the mighty forests of Earth to make more room for themselves. Find the toxins. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area. Their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Let's just say... It might have been a Titania area. Rabbit egg. Remember those being a pain in the ass to get back in the day. It's got a free one. Down.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Where's my map? Weird back here. That's where I came from, right? I rely on the map clearing the fog of war to know where I've been, and that's not clearing even though I travelled through it. I don't remember how to get over there. Don't have to. Probably should have done this in the void where I have a bit more experience looking for these things.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Just killed a guy by pulling on him. I was expecting this tile set to be very small. That has not been the case. I think someone was telling me to level the mech by doing the pillars in the isobolts. It's just too many new things for me to remember. Everything used to feel pretty intuitive back in the day, or back when I was playing. Like I've said that a lot. It's kind of weird having to relearn absolutely every little thing. Hello?
Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grineer poison's creation. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Get to the poison injector now.
What's up, Free? My range limbo has pull of mag, mine too.
Drive to incinerate
Super
the
convenient.
Destroy the injector by dangerously high velocity. Keep Grineer at bay until it melts down.
Hopefully this last one's at extraction because I've been everywhere else. Also, I thought vaults show up on loot radar. I guess not. Or lockers, rather. I guess I haven't been this way. It's maybe extraction. It's not in this room, I'm screwed. And it ain't. Lockers don't, but sabotage cases do, yeah. Well, fuck.
Just destroyed a massive batch of Grineer toxin. Good work. Get to extraction.
Been everywhere. Clearly not, but I've been most places. Nothing on the map. I don't remember missing a single loot icon. The Silver Grove tile in this is likely there. I still should have seen it on the minimap there, right? I've been looking for it. That's where I found the other one. Oh, what invigoration? I didn't even know I had one. Put the icon in the top. Hang on. Yeah. 200 ability strength, 75 efficiency. Not super important when I'm hunting crates, but just along the left wall doing a lap. Spawn. It's a buff you get through the helmet segment. Helmet invigoration segment. Gives you 3 randomized frame buffs per week, I think. And if you use 10 random ones, you can then choose to put one on a frame of your choice. Which I guess could come in handy. I don't really see where I would use it, but yeah, you can turn these off. Not gonna find it, am I? I did a lap of this room. Hang on. Found it. It's the elevation screwing me. I tried jumping pretty high in most areas, but obviously not this one. There we go. Vertical loot range is 7 meters, yeah. It's awful. Leaky strength, that does happen. Mage Hunter used to play Hive, Sabotage for high voltage or shell shock. I farmed a fair bit of that with one of my old friends. He loved doing that stuff. I don't know why. Used to have all the spawn locations for them memorized. Does Thermal Sunder work through the rift? Oh dear, I don't really use Limbo or his rift for anything apart from breaking boxes. Am I dark in Void? I think in future I would go and do that in the Void. Easier. 7 but 12. And loot radar and stuff doesn't influence that? I remember the verticality always being a problem. Still low, yeah. Does augment to deal increased damage in the rift? Oh, that looked weird, didn't it? 140 strength, 280 range. Guess I could do that too. Weird. I have to do 3 missions. I thought I had to find 3 caches in 1 mission. I have to find 3 caches, 3 missions. God damn it. Void it is. Stribog? What was your favorite one? Marduk? 40s? Try both. All this for 4,000 rep. Points or standing, whatever it's called. That's what we used to do with the infested crates, Moggerel. I never wanted to hunt him, but he loved it. Race to the end.
You are here to cut off their access and stop them from coming back. My intel suggests they are reaching caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hits.
Play there.
You found a second cache. My readers indicate the enemy are using a UAV in a portable 4G device and the device.
I swear the sound of the void covers the sound of the caches. I thought I could hear it for a second there, but it was just the void. All other void. Go this way. End up with a pile of argon that I don't need. Ow. Maybe on Neza got to be the ugliest frames in the game. I don't like... I quite like Neza actually, the way he looks. I don't like Lavos at all, the way he looks. And the last crate. I don't like Hildren very much. I'd have to go and look at them all again though. Brendel, I don't like. I don't mind the way Frost looks. Base Oberon, yeah, I don't like the way he looks. Just looks weird. I think with his like forest skin and some attachments he looks fine. Neza Deluxe is amazing, but default Neza... I don't know what Neza Prime looks like. I don't think default Neza looks too bad. He definitely looks like a trap though. Which is fine if you're into that. Hydroid base. Don't really remember. Oh yeah, I do. He just looks like a big pile of sludge, doesn't he? I guess not very attractive. Mag Prime Helm. It's got the big vortex thing on the front. I don't think that's ugly, necessarily. I'm filled with anger every time I have to see default Neza. Certainly doesn't bother me that much. Cyclops, yeah. I mean, it's not super attractive, but I wouldn't call it ugly. I would call Hydroid and Lavos ugly for sure.
There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it. Pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Can't do that in the void.
You do not want to be on this side of the portal when the key melts out.
Way ahead of you, love. Not very good at navigating that tile, apparently.
Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction.
Trying to go to extraction, and that waypoint is not very helpful. Recovered. Zaki has wider range than Limbo. So better. Zaki's full animation is a bit slower and wonky. The problem I have with Zaki is his floor is based on him, and I don't need boxes behind me being broken. So really his range is much less, because I'm nuking a huge area in front of me. I'm using a lot more of the space. The benefit to Zaku is that you're not constantly toggling in and out of the void all the time, which is fucking annoying. Give and take. What happens if you don't escape through the portal? Oh, I do. I don't think I've ever not done that. Certainly not going to do it after finding 3 caches, I can tell you that.
And stop them from coming back. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches, but I'm unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. I found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Wait, what?
The enemy are using
Got the stores here.
to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Out of the void.
We found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
Time runs out, it reveals all caches. Let me go ahead and try that real quick. Oberon is a goat that tries to cosplay as a chessboard. Don't really know how he came to that conclusion. It really makes me curious to refresh my memory on how he looks, though. Oh. Couldn't tell if there was a crate under that icon or not. There's another secret room that... This was one of the last ones I think we ever found. It's a small one, but... It's a tiny little vent tucked away in the corner. I actually had airtans spawn in the water. This tile, like behind here. There it is.
You found all the caches. The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generator.
Killing people with my 240% power strength pull. Looks kind of stupid. I want to go and look at all my frame aesthetics after this. Just work out who the ugliest ones really are. I think, unfortunately, I've got them all customized, but... Should be enough of a refresher. I don't like the way default Atlas looks either, now that I think about it. I think it has some pretty cool skins that make up for it, though. Pull does finisher damage? I don't think so. It just does a little bit of damage. I know that Frost's bubble deals finisher damage if you slam an enemy into a wall. I did a Sortie survival video where the only way I was killing anything was with Frost's globe. Like 30% health or something. Draxians are cool. I like quite a few of them. Ember's good, Harrow's good, Necros is okay, I think. I think the only problem I have with the Grax skins is that they all look so similar. Like, obviously he's following a theme, but I like the variety. I don't want every frame to look the same. I haven't gotten any Tenogen after years of playing, it's just so much. I bought a few. Evan has saved a few frames with his Tenogen skins. I remember a few of them. I think I bought the one for Grax and Ember and I don't use them anymore. So default Ash, not very pretty. Like Atlas with that skin I think looks great. Not a big fan of Banshee. I guess all the original frames are like so basic. Oh, I never liked default Chroma actually. So I've got this skin now, but the default Chroma was very ugly. Big fan of that one. It's Ember Grax. Yeah, like the original frames just look so basic, right? I think cross-save will... people will keep their Tenogen stuff. I have no idea how that will work. I don't know how those things work on the consoles. Even for a fat guy, he looks pretty good, right? Is that his base skin? I guess I just colored him. He looks way better than I remember him. Never really liked Hildren. Hydroid, great. I think Anaris with this helmet, pretty good. Actually, I'm not a fan of Korra. I don't like the way she looks. That's a Grak skin too, right? That looks really good. Umbra has the best deluxe by far. Is what? Don't like the way that looks very much. It's a very solid Grak skin. It's crazy how many skins X-Scar has compared to everyone else, right? Proto armor's very good. I don't know what smoking is. Holy shit. Is this a Dark Souls character? He who has nothing to lose is truly free. This skin for Excalibur embodies the nomadic, unbowed spirit of those who call every world home. This looks like Dark Souls, Sekiro, something like that. Looks like the same guy that made this made Nezza's skin. That actually looks insane. I don't know if I love it or I hate it, but it looks insane either way. Some frames and skins are just so over-designed. Yeah. It makes this look very basic, doesn't it? This is the proto skin, which I do like. It's Hayden Tenno, right? Basic skin from their first game. I just Night Hunter. Very demon-esque. How do you open it? Yeah, a solid skin, I would say. Definitely better than his base. I wouldn't say it's like a game changer like that X-Scar one was. I forgot about this. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of that, actually. It's not bad, but kind of weird. Simple skin is always the best looking to me, such as Nyx Prime's base skin. I sort of bounce back and forth from less is more to, damn, that looks cool. I think I did run with this for a while. Not a huge fan of the helmet though. I always preferred this gold color. Just had my speedrun colors for so long, I can't really see Nyx any other way anymore. So the Oberon with this skin I think looks pretty good, and these attachments fit him pretty well. One of the few frames where I think the attachments actually make sense. Eyes and arms blur. Oh, I forgot about the eyes on the shoulders, yeah. Creepy. Falling off a little, yeah. 8 Nidus Deluxe. Yeah, I forgot about the eyes. Let's go back to that. Hmm. Yeah, it does take away a few points. I don't really like the way this came with like a dog skin, I think. And that looks so over-designed, it's crazy. Arrow. I've got the Grax on him too. Definitely done my part in supporting Faven. This one or this one? What the hell am I looking at? Like Rayman. It's got no limbs. I think that one looks really solid too. I think I prefer both of these to the Grax now that I'm looking at it. Though of the two, I think I prefer this one. It's certainly very interesting, but not really my style. Grax OP? I went with this just because I didn't like the base. I think had I had the option of this, I would have bought that. What else we got? This is the fashion frame segment of the stream. It's actually crazy looking at the original frames and seeing how basic they are relative to all the other ones. They never used to have cloth physics either. Weird crotch container on Harry. I mean, he's got a lot to contain, no? Check out Hydroid Deluxe. Speaking of Grax, Hydroid Grax. Is that the Deluxe? Hang on. Looks like he's going for like a weird Aquaman vibe, right? He actually reminds me very heavily of one of the crew members from Pirates of the Caribbean with the Davy Jones. Got like the flathead guy. Flat and spiky, really reminds me of that. It's pretty good. The sort of like indentation here with the energy is very similar to what they did with Ember, like down her back. I think they did alright with just the Hydroid Prime as well. Looks okay. I think I prefer the Grax skin, though. Grax is heavy on Grenier vibes, well that's the whole point, right? It's a Grenier theme. Then you got the Corpora theme, which I use on Nova. Corpora. I've got a Grenier Syndana, which someone pointed out to me and now I will never unsee. Engine was probably much less competent. Yeah, it was for sure. Has a coat auxiliary attachment thing? Hydroid. I won't be able to see that without buying it though, right? There's no way to show that up, or to bring that up. I'm not going to buy it just to have a look. How could they cut off Ember's hips? Oops. It's like they've perfectly done that, yeah. I'm a big fan of that skin. I think before that I was a big fan of the Majesty skin. I ran this all the time. Got Chicken Prime that no one likes. I think this is a pretty huge upgrade. Wait, has she lost some attachments? Did I just break something? It came back. You can see Hydroid Cape in the market. to wait for it to spin, because of course we do. What is it with warframes losing their feet? Yeah, that is a very common theme. Someone at D definitely has something for feet. They're either cutting them off, or they're sticking hooves on, or they're doing something. I like the cancelled deluxe more than most. Both. Definitely more than the Vermilion one. Why is this not spinning? The kind of half cloak. Don't get to see the back. Zephyr Deluxe. Have a look. Which one is her deluxe? This? Wow. That's weird looking. Change the helmet too, right? Yeah. It's like some kind of mech. Kind of reminds me of the Zoids franchise. Did someone actually say that? Liger? With the Liger with the blades coming out the side? Yeah, I don't like the jacket either. I'm pretty sure there's an operator version of this. I think it's called Harrier as well, actually. It's got the same coat thing going on. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think the skin overall is very well made. It would definitely suit some people. Really changes the Zephyr vibe for me. It's much more Chad-like. It's alright. I'm not sold on this one. Kind of the beak. Like she's supposed to have sharp features, so rounding it off makes it look, instead of looking like a raptor, it looks like a cockatiel. Not super aggressive. Deluxe animation set. Just rocking out. So I didn't even know those existed until yesterday, where I saw the X-Scale one. I wonder if he's got a new skin while I'm here. Existed already. I think I saw them talking about releasing this. Doesn't really go with my colours. I think I ruined the skin, but solid. I think I probably prefer that over that. But I only use him to break boxes, so I'm not going to buy that. Don't like any of them. That's why I only like Atlas, Chroma, and Rhino. Only cool ones. I like my Atlas skin. I think the Chrome one's okay. This one is alright. Chroma Prime. I think I prefer Prime over this, actually. And then the default Chroma is ugly AF. I don't often break boxes, but when I do it in style. I think you like beefy guy frames. Well, I think guys should look beefy and girls should look feminine. So when something fits that bill, like I really like the Mesa and the Nova. Atlas looks really good. I like the Big Frost, actually, this one, Emperor Frost. I just think that skin is really well done. That was Grax's Gangster. It's not Grax that I've got, is it? Where is it? Monolith. That reminds me of, is that like the Punisher or Bane? It's kind of the two that jump to mind. It's pretty good skin. It's probably a bit too bulky for me though. What's going on in here? Good. Just like these knee protrusions on Frost skins. So on the Deluxe on Frost, different helmets. I really like the Frost Prime helmet. I get what you're saying about the knees. I think there are a few frames that have that problem. I think Neza has it too. It's weird. Very good skin. It's like a bit much when you're actually playing because there's so much detail on the back. But I criticize too heavily. Kill Profit Taker. Do I still have my setup? No. I do like the color scheme, but there is so much going on. I think minus the attachments, but keep the ephemera thing going. Probably be pretty solid. I think the shoulder plates and the chest plate are too much for me, but everything else pretty solid. Does the ephemera do the arm things as well? It does. I quite like these ephemeras. They're so like bold relative to all the other ones, but pretty good option for fashion. Sure. There is a lot going on, yeah. Bit over the top for me, but not bad. So what's the Profit Taker meta these days? What I would take is the Batacor, Tombfinger, the Ripath, probably this one, Contagion still. On-call crew. Subsumed Eclipse on Sarin or Vault. Which one's better? Sarin or Vault? How does he get Gloriana ASAP? You got lucky, nice. Can't spam Contagion, you need to land. Well, that doesn't matter if you're one-shotting though, right? Always one-shot on Chroma. Sarin with Eclipse, you reckon? That's a sad day for Chroma because I like Sarin's skin here as well, actually. Sad day for Chroma because that's the only time I ever use him. So I guess we'll drop the 1 for this. It's purely for Profit Taker. World record is done with Vault. What do you do here? What do you mean by that? With Helminth, and swap one ability from frames to another. In the chair, you swap abilities. You can also pop that annoying tumor thing you get. Feed frames to the helmet, get invigoration buffs. I'm still learning the system myself. People use the Zenith for the infinite punch through to pop the rods faster. But you still need to take all elements, right? Swap out any ability? No, you get one ability from each frame, which is predetermined by DE, can be swapped. Necramech on a hotkey to take care of his limbs. No. Shit. There's going to be a lot of theory crafting to do this the new way. I probably should watch a recent speedrun. Maybe I'll just do it my old way for now, and then I'll look up how to do it properly. Because I only want to do it once for the Nightwave rep, right? I think we used to have to use the arc gun skip. I guess that's not a thing anymore if you have access to the void rig, right? This meter? Record times are in the 1 minute 20 seconds area. Yeah. How do you know what to do in this game after the quest line? Oh, it's really a sandbox, right? Where it's just making your own fun. Same as playing Minecraft. Just pick one little objective and work towards it. Keep doing that, and eventually you'll have everything. Radiation? Yeah, I did that. I suspect this will be a 5-minute run, or longer.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
I don't remember much.
Final.
So glad that's skippable. When it was first implemented, you couldn't skip it. Not a good time. Sub 4? Not on my first run, I don't think.
Like it. Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
257? I don't even remember the mechanics. I don't remember what elements are on which weapons. I don't remember anything. Just have it all memorized. Puncture, I guess, would be viral, probably on the secondary. I wanted to try this, right? Definitely not very fast. I saw a guy one-shotting with the, I think the Velocitus for this. And we still have to damage it. Alright. I think I used to do this with the operator, and I don't have the right amp to do that anymore. Yeah, I don't. Used to be able to 1 or 2 shot him, I think. So I think when I had to do it in the frame, I'd do it on the arc frame. Okay. this will be faster to do it on Chroma. Hang on, I got my 4. Let's try that. It doesn't work. Noted. Did they ever fix the leg bug? How it used to regen health if you're too quick? Remember the problem of trying to keep that up. What's that, gas? Do I have that? Impact. Not electric either. Radiation. I feel like we used to one-tap these shields. I may even have the wrong Tomb Finger. Oh, I definitely don't have the right arcanes now that I think about it. The weapon swap and stuff. Toxin. Guess I don't have that. Ah, I thought he was going to shoot, but he doesn't. I want the mod that lets me jump super high on this guy. Like a weird lag there. Magnetic.
Is this a bad time?
You have to do a certain amount of damage with the operator to rotate it? I thought you only had to tag him. I also can't really tell when my iron skin wears off on this thing. Not really sure where I should be looking for that. Alright, mate. I don't have the itself to suck up these drops either. No. That comes out the back. Forgot about that. And then we get the slow crawl back. Man, I missed the old Itzel.
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the ore. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, we'll...
637. Jesus. And switch to Toxin on Chroma. Amp Stagger, the stupidest thing D added. I used to use the Corvus for sure. 6 Syndicate medallions found. Really? This? Tapping and holding to move sucks. Which element is best for Chroma now? Ah, my Void Rig's rank 30. I think I used to use Toxin for the faster weapon swap. I think I probably have a different build here. Okay, I guess I don't. But I would have had a Profit Taker build. Because I think we used a mod for more damage, right? When you swap weapons. You would use... You wouldn't use Corrosive, you would use the weapon swap, you'd use Toxin, like a reload and stuff. Dropped in yesterday, just as you said, Misty Hold Itsu. No. I used to go for Toxin, but Electric can be used for shield gating purposes. I tried messing around with Brief Respite to play with the shield gating, and I didn't really notice much of an increase. Might write that down so I'll go and have a look at it. It wasn't too painful though, so we got through it. Is adaptions enough for PT? Yeah, I didn't mean it for PT, I meant it for elsewhere. Fishing and scans, I don't really want to do either of those, right now at least. I was trying to make Protea feel better for... What's it on? I guess the Railjack missions. It's pretty squishy. Yeah, that's why I had the key on before. Tried that. Slap Titania's 1 on your Chroma. I don't even know what that does. Just use it to speed up Razorwing, right? What do I want? I guess a D for Vitality. Or a D on there. Status Immunity. There's a knockdown and knockback. You could also just throw on Prime Sure-Footed, right? I think I definitely had that back in the day. What's that phrase again? Decaying Key, yeah. Man, you're going to need a lot of Former to fill this thing up, aren't you? I guess I don't need melee damage. I don't need melee anything at the moment. Maybe radar would be nice. It's only 600 shield. You can buy neck mods from one of the open worlds. I think I bought a few, I assume from Deimos. I don't know if I bought all of them though. The main two I want come from a place that I don't know how to get. Change my mind. Just leave that on there. Swap this back. Shock. Alright, we got heat there. Aggressive heat, yeah. Just to rank up, I think I'm max rank with everyone now. Did I say I was going to play someone before? I feel like I did. I don't remember. When we were talking about the skins. I'm kind of tempted to buy that Excal skin and just try it out. Does that only go on Umbra? It goes everywhere, right? It looks better in black. Radio? I'm playing a lot of her. Yeah, so brief respite. Just because I'm spamming my turrets all the time. Haven't seen the new deluxe. I really need to farm another Protea. Because I want to get her 3 into helmet so I can try putting that on a different frame for Railjack. They show it on Tenacon. Likely. Look. Looks alright. Kind of weird, like, reminds me of like the Chinese geisha women. Interesting. The energy orbs charge up your Railjack. Yes, they do. Your Railjack abilities are all coming from your warframe energy. So I don't think I can kill these things here yet. Kind of tempted to try though. Maybe we'll just try. Geisha Japanese? Just gonna look up the Orphix, see what damage type you want. You don't want corrosive. See if I can survive. Lavos makes RJ abilities have cooldowns. But that's annoying when you're trying to spam the shit out of your 3 though. Been messing around a fair bit with Railjack off stream. Kind of got a crew that I'm pretty set on now. Although I still want to upgrade them if we get better stats. Show up in the... Who is it that sells them? Ticker? Ticker and Fortuna, yeah. So we got an engineer, we got a gunner / pilot, and then we got a sister defender. So the reason the sister is better than the Lich is because she'll revive these guys. And the sister is so much easier to get than a Lich, it was kind of crazy. I did this in an hour. Whereas I took 4 hours yesterday to get a Lich and I still didn't get him. Yeah. I'll have a crack. I don't know if I'll be able to spam my 2 enough to survive. I think the problem I actually ran into was there was too many sentients, right? So I ended up failing because of the sentient presence. Let's find out. I do wish Liches were as fast as sisters, so do I. Sure. What makes them faster? I don't know. It just requires less less throws to level it up. Concept arts for all the deluxe are better than in-game. Especially the Ember one. Got teased the concept art for ages and then just completely changed their mind. Ability not unlocked? Oh, because I just fucking polarized. Yeah, I got no shot at doing this then. I just removed my major damage dealer and my only survivability. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if there's a amp that's particularly good at killing these things. That one does alright. I'm just getting lit up while I do this. How the fuck do I get in there? Are you crazy, or is that in the floor? Here we go. Secret storage room under the stairs. That's where Harry lives. Trying to spend as little time as possible in the mech so they don't shoot it. Didn't work. No, not quite gonna get it. Shit. But because of that, I don't think I can kill this thing anymore. Because you can't bring your frame here. You have to wait ages for it to come back, right? I have to kill other enemies for the alt fire to work. And I can't kill the sentience with it. It's only 30 seconds apparently. I guess it's longer in open worlds. I didn't know that. Any Vazor in your void rig? That'd be handy. Part of doing Orphic successfully is understanding the spawn positions and heading there early. Well, if I'm only doing 3, I don't really think that matters. So I think if I had my iron skin, I would have been able to get through that pretty easily. Maybe I'll go back to Fortuna and try and do one of those bases again. Try Vazor while your void rig is level 1. They already said we can't do that, right? Yeah. Assume it's on. We'll try. I don't think I've ever used Vazarin for anything. Except maybe a sortie video. know if I'd want to be on public for that or not. Keep 5 kills, you can one-shot it with your alt fire. But I can't kill any of the sentients. Guess I could have run around trying to kill Corpus. Never remember where these bases are. Is there a base at Spaceport? I thought they showed up on the map as like an orange icon or something. There's a base where you like clear it out and then you can start bounties from these things. See, you nerfed them. I made it so you can use Vector Dash on yourself. I don't know if I need one of these to hack in or not. This is just another way of getting a lot of spawns to shoot. That gives us our 2 back. I see. So the head rotates when you've got it. Very interesting. Something doesn't last very long at level 1. Mission accomplished. Hold on. So I'm taking a bit of damage, 3,600. Not doing anything. This 3,600 is my full health. Thought it wasn't, but it could have been. 3,200. Gun just leveled up. Probably would make it too easy, to be fair. I think once you have rage and repair, it's going to be too easy anyway. It's 3? It's the turrets, right? Nades. I think the main problem is just keeping energy up, but you have enough energy to spam your 2. Spawn rate here is pretty decent, way better than Deimos. Nothing amazing, but still better. Wouldn't PoE be faster? I have no idea. Are there Grineer bases in PoE? Guess there are. Just came here because I know you can get a lot of spawns. Keep shooting my frame. Trinity was able to heal it at one point. Not now. HP orbs created by frame abilities also work on the mech. So they do. I don't know why they give her 200, but the mech only 100. I don't really think that's enough to sustain in a high-level Orphix, though. Can't just restart this thing, can you? I have Equilibrium on radio. Can't put it on the mech though. Does Equilibrium make health orbs give you more? I didn't know it did that. Thought it just converted one to the other. Damn it. And they gave me 100 health then. Not really sure how it works. Max rank, it gives you more energy than the health you picked up. Yeah. Like 10% more, right? Pretty sure I see 110 all the time. I guess for the Orphix I could also... If we collect the 5 kills from the corpus between each, we get one free phase more or less. Would save time as well, even with our weak iron skin. Probably be able to do it as we are. Maybe I'll try it once more. I think 13. Guess I wouldn't run out of ammo then. Because that doesn't seem to use any. What about Avara and Vizara? Can you stand in the bubble and melt the enemies? No idea. That wouldn't help in the Orphix though, because you can't get the frame anywhere near them. They put up like a big aura that they can't enter. Are there mods to make them more mobile? Apparently you can jump higher. You can get like sliding efficiency, I think it was called. There are some, I don't know, there's like sprint speed or anything though. All the ones I've seen were pretty meh. No one else? Not sure what the drop is for sniping someone way over there. So I assume your 2 can absorb enemy damage, right? And get stronger the same way Iron Skin does? I think that I'm seeing a number up the top now. I guess we'll go until this thing dies and then we'll try it again. Alright. I didn't see it go up at all. Try not to break the beacons. I was trying not to when I was using the gun. Sort of stopped caring when I started spamming this, to be fair. AoE on the end of it's crazy. Even without the beacon, the spawn rate's better than Deimos. There's always something to shoot. Oh, there it goes. That'll do for now. Here's my alarm. So we're going to try one more Orphix run and then I'll call it. Enemies in Fortuna used to scale up to 255. I thought they stopped at 150, no? 125? I don't think they ever hit 250. One of the new Deimos companions has a healing preset that can heal the mech while you're in it. Which precept is that? So I've got the... Do you mean one of the mower things? So I think one of these has health, right? So that revives you if you are about to die. How are you not finishing that single cup of water throughout the entire stream? No. I just drink less when I'm streaming. One of the dogs. Visor, Predicate, Mycelium. I don't have one built yet. I think I've got a few captured, and I just haven't done anything to them with the sun. Oh, it's because I need to build the... There's 2 components you have to build alongside it that I haven't built. I was going to look into that to see which ones are the best. Guess I'll skip it for now. It is on my list of things to do, but... See if we get lucky or not. When you subsumed Ivari, should have got a sleep arrow. I only got noise and... Cloak, I think. That's what I got. Try this again. Alright, I'm on Vazarin, not Zeneric. Muscle memory's still there. Nope, wrong button. Does that count as yours, or does it have to be sentient? Counts, but it does fuck all. Tried to bullet jump, but that's not a thing. I think it's worth damaging it. How long do I usually stream? 3 hours. Last couple of days I've done 4, but I usually do 3. I think it's going to be easy now that I have his 2. As I say that and jinx myself somehow. So if we don't run out of energy now. Where is it? Nice, we got it done. I don't think I have my... I don't have my subsumed parkour speed on this build. Don't you dare fail me for that reason. What am I doing it for? Just because it's the last node on Railjack that I hadn't completed. That was annoying me. I'll grab this while we're here. Have any tips on killing Steel Path Deimos enemies? I struggled with the tankier ones. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I think my favourite frame to take there is Nova. I think the best weapon now is the Glaive Prime, with the forced slash procs on explosion. It's kind of easy mode. Otherwise I just use the Ignis and Nova. But depending on how new you are, You really just got to focus on getting all the mods maxed, right? Get on some decent weapons. I don't think there's any easy tip. Otherwise, pick up something like Chroma, some crazy high damage boost. With this 3. The attacks do well most of the time, yeah. Strofe and spam it like a gun. I mean, yeah, that would work. Strofe was pretty solid. The hell was that? I thought there would be more to this mission, but it's really just go there, kill the Orphics, and then leave. It's Railjack survival. I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Let's go home. Deimos enemies have resistance immunity to viral. Steel Path Deimos enemies. Yeah, you really have to take Corrosive. Corrosive on the Glaive Prime is how I did most of it. Corrosive, Glaive Prime, and Nova. Okay, I'm done for today. Once you get the Necramech, he can also handle the Steel Path pretty easily in terms of damage. I was quite impressed by that today, I have to say. Sevagoth building again. I need the blueprint for Ureli, so I'll just leave that. Alright, well, I'm done. Arana Prime. I haven't had much experience with that weapon, to be fair. I think morning. Taking a damage frame is obviously the way to go. If you can get access to the Glaive Prime, that will carry you through all of Steel Path, so it's my big recommendation. We're good. See you tomorrow.